The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to the 12, "Do not think that I have come to bring peace upon the earth. I have come to bring not peace, but the sword. I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And one's enemies will be those of his own household. Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever does not take up his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it." The Gospel of the Lord. By the words of the Gospel, may our sins be wiped away. It was a turbulent time politically, the 16th century. Lots of things were going on in the realm of religion. The Reformation had started in Europe, and now the idea of, well, let's do it differently, came to England. Henry VIII was married, and he was very upset with his wife because she did not present him with a boy child. If only Henry had knew that that was his fault and not hers, but that's the way things go. And so he wanted to divorce her, and his eye had fallen upon somebody else, and so he wanted to figure out a way that it could be done. His marriage had been assessed by the church, said there's no grounds for annulment here. And so since that didn't work, he said, well, forget it then. I'm going to make myself the head of the church in England, and what I say goes. And then he didn't like the Anne Boleyn either, so he had her beheaded, and so on, so on, so on. Beheaded, divorced, died, beheaded, divorced, survived, all of his 6 wives. And many in England said, well, he's the king, we gotta make sure we're holding our position here. We don't want to lose any influence anywhere, and let's just keep things quiet, and I don't want to get my life in trouble, So they said, sure, whatever you want, king, sure, whatever you like. But there were many, but 2 particularly said, no, your majesty, no, that can't be done. And it was said that Thomas More, when he was led to his beheading, said his final words were, "I die the loyal subject of the king, but to God's law first." And I think there's an awful lot for us to think about in every age. Certainly the martyrs give us inspiration and example, but in our age too, it's very easy to get caught up in things and forget that we are disciples of Jesus, that God's law, as it is clarified, elevated, expanded upon, fulfilled by Jesus, teaches us a lot of things that society in general doesn't like, doesn't want. There's lots in our legal system that we cannot agree with. There's a lot in our political system that we cannot agree with. And we must never just say, well, what are you going to do? What we are supposed to do, what we ought to do, is make sure that our thinking and our decisions that we make, and in the political world we're talking about now, are based on God's law and God's law alone. God's law always supersedes everything else. And so as we celebrate these 2 martyrs who were faithful friends of the king, who were trying to support him in every way possible, but just ultimately couldn't, because what he was doing was not in accord with the law of God. May God's law always reign supreme in our hearts. And even when we have to deal with a little stress, anxiety, and suffering because of it, well, that's the way it is. Should anyone suffer as a Christian, should not be ashamed, but glorify God because of the name of Jesus. And so let us make sure that we always align ourselves with the will of God, and we pray that what we think and what we do is indeed God's will and not my own.